What's up, my pack? What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? Hope you having a good day, being safe, you know. What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Ready that like button, the sub button. Ready to grab your drinks, grab your beverages, snacks, whatever you want to grab. Go and grab that right now. All right. So, um, let's just get into it.
Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at when being strong and independent goes wrong. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Just looked up what the 4B movement is, and I literally fell to the ground crying. I had finally pulled myself together today, because we actually are in a dangerous situation. Aside from the news this morning about who won the election, we actually have a fire that started, and it is very close to where I live, and people are now losing their homes very close to where I live. So I was sent home early today from work, but that's not what this is about. I literally looked up what the 4B movement was. If you don't know what the 4B movement is, Korean women had decided to stop having babies until they received equal rights, and their country was screwed because they weren't having enough kids. Their population was going down too quickly. I cannot believe that that was something that had to be done, and that now we are at our rock bottom, and this is where we are at. I feel like I'm in a different world today. This is so heartbreaking. I'm beyond words and feelings today.
I wanted to really just go ahead and say something, but like more and more, I'm trying to get my thoughts together at this point. So I'm gonna let it keep on going.
Beyond.
If losing an election counts as a dangerous situation, then what's next? A national emergency over Starbucks running out?
Sorry, my bad. But I cleared my head a little bit. But yeah, like you were saying, that's wild that losing the election is making you feel this bad. I don't know why, nothing's happening, you're fine, type stuff. Besides the burning house thing, you should definitely get your stuff ready just in case anything goes wrong, Definitely should be worrying about that. That's definitely something she should be worrying about. Instead of posting a video,
Out of oat milk?
Woman playing against a man tennis player, you can see it being fairly competitive.
Serena and Venus Williams did exactly that. Challenged any professional male player to a match as long as they were outside of the top 200. The challenge was accepted by Karsten Brosch, who was ranked 203rd in the world. And the match was a close one. He beat Serena 6-1 and Venus 6-2.
It's a completely different sport. The men are a lot faster. I love to play women's tennis, and I only want to play girls because I don't want to be embarrassed.
Sports divisions exist for a reason, and pretending otherwise is just defying reality.
What comes to your mind if I say what would you say men are better at than women?
I think men are better at probably
It's like muscle stuff. Usually we're pretty good at.
Bro, you know what to say, you're just holding yourself back, and it's weird, bro. It's really weird that why are you doing that? Just say the truth and get over with it, Other thing is, when it comes to sports and stuff, those people that are at the top, right, are people that work hard to get there, but at the same time, that's people at the top in areas that they work hard in, right? But like, it's people out there that can really get to the top while working really hard, and it's crazy how some people can't get to the top while working hard. They could just be born with talent and stuff like that. So like, it's insane. It's insane. You could just be born with like a crazy talent that can get you really far without really trying, right? and then putting that talent on somebody that is trying hard, this makes it a whole different playing field, you know? So there's a lot of people that's really good at something that they don't know they're good at because they don't want to try or they don't care enough to give it a go at it, you know? And especially, and then not only that, it's some people that really know they're good at something but chooses not to pursue it. And that's the other thing you want to talk about too, is like it's a lot of people out there that's good at something that chooses not to go for it, or that really doesn't know they're good at this thing because they never tried it. And it's crazy, but it's a lot of people that has talents in things that they don't try until they don't know until they try it. So some people will never know if they would be good at something if they don't try to do it. And that's the crazy thing about it, is it's a lot of talent, really talented people out there that that are like just sitting there not discovered, or a lot of gems that haven't been polished that can be at the top, you know. So I just like to think about it that way too. Is like it's a lot of people that are even better than the people that are at the top, that are not discovered or even talked about yet. So I just like to think about it as like that as well.
I think women are just as strong as men.
Physically?
Yeah, I do.
But they're not though, right? She's not okay. She's not crying. I didn't ask anything. I was just asking what's the difference between men and women.
Getting offended by biology is like getting mad at the sun for rising. It's not going to change just because you don't like it.
I love the mansplaining. I'm enjoying it.
You're loving what?
The mansplaining that's going on.
Well,
just talking me through how by not answering the question, by repeating processes which are not related to the question that I've asked.
What's mansplaining, Senator?
Well, it's the slightly patronising and condescending way that you're responding to my questions.
Well, I would suggest, Senator, that if you're putting the word man in front of some description of what I'm doing, you're doing that which I'm sure you're very much against, is making a implication about how I'm conducting my role as a man.
Well, then the easiest way to do it...
Is that what you're saying, Senator?
Well, what I'm saying is that the way you've been responding to me has been patronising and...
Lily, what she's fighting against, she's doing, you know. That's what I'm hearing, is she's fighting against something. And she's really doing it herself, so that's a wild activity already. But let's continue.
Condescending, and I have responded to that. So the easiest way to deal with this is not to have that way in responding to the questions I've asked.
Imagine the reaction, Senator, if I said you were woman-splaining. You're saying that I'm mansplaining.
Well, it is a term that's used.
Is it by whom?
Well, it is a term that's used.
By rude. Doesn't make. By rude senators.
You haven't.
Let the record show.
Let
the record show, Chair, that Senator Gallagher thinks it's appropriate to refer to a senator as mansplaining. Take a good look at yourself. I mean, sitting here and saying to a male senator, you're mansplaining. If I said to a female senator, you are womansplaining, there would be uproar. Stop being a hypocrite. Conduct yourself appropriately for this place.
I'm sorry you're so offended by the use of the word. It is a word that's used. I'm surprised that you're so shocked by the use of the word.
No, I'm just calling hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Thy name is Labor. Thy name is Senator Gallagher.
The only thing accusing someone of mansplaining does is prove you're too fragile to handle a conversation without playing the gender card.
1000%. Yeah, that's the first time I ever heard it too, though.
Bro, your tire fell off.
Oh.
Bro. Pull over, you don't have a tire on your rim. Bro. Yo, she's straight tripping.
What the fuck? How don't you know you don't have a tire when you hear that noise? There's no cops pulling her over? Where are the cops at? Bruh, no way she's driving this vehicle with no tire and no cops even pulled her over. Where are the cops at? That's the first thing I want to know. And this woman's crazy, by the way. How don't you hear that noise and be curious what's happening under your car? You know how much money this is gonna be, bro? That thing is fucked up, bro. That's so much money.
He's just one pothole away from needing a tow truck and a new set of brain cells.
You okay?
No, I'm just kicking. Look, she's pissed.
She's actually angry right now.
If you win again, she might punch you.
I kind of want to see it.
I know, me too.
Can we get a flex off? 2, 1, go!
Get it done, girl. Get it done.
Come on!
Let's go. Smash it, smash it.
Turn, go! Ryan, go! Go! Grab the table with your other arm. Pull! Come on! Come on, Ryan! Ryan, stop laughing! Come on!
Oh my God.
Push!
Having fun, bro.
Go!
Go!
She's quitting!
Oh, come on!
Hit her!
A little more,
Hit
dude.
her. Go! Ryan, come on, bro! Put her down!
He's playing around.
He wins! Let's go! Let's go!
Losing has her looking like a deflated balloon. Those muscles look good for Instagram, not for actually getting the job done.
I think being really young and dumb is something that plays into it because you don't.
It depends though. If she used some methods to make it go faster, can definitely be the reason why she's not as strong as she looks. Because you know that does play a part. You know, you have to build your body up from the ground up with no help, or besides the natural way to do it. Natural ways to build your muscles up, but if you don't do it naturally, then it's just not gonna be as potent. Every fiber has to be, let's say, whipped to shape. Have to be broken down and rebuild back up. So when you make that process quicker and pretty much let's say cheat the process, of rebuilding your muscles and stuff, then it's not going to be as strong as the people that have took the time to build their muscles, and that's just a thoughts. That's just an opinion. My bad. Whatever. I just words ain't wording correctly, but just an opinion.
Don't really understand the consequences of your actions.
But what was my
Appreciate
dad
the
not doing
consequences
that made you want to look elsewhere?
I don't know, because he was such a great husband and such a great dad, and I think that I fell into a situation where I thought that the grass was greener somewhere else.
And this is the problem with a lot of things. Like, they think it's better somewhere else. It's not. It's not. You had good. You chose well. And then they're like, I can most likely find better. You probably, you know what? You probably can. But in the long stretch of things, will it be better? It's the thing. Will it be better? If you already had something that's really good, will it really be better?
And I made a huge mistake. That's like my life's biggest regret.
Women justifying cheating will never not be funny. You didn't think the grass was greener, you just wanted a different lawn to destroy.
Men and women are not interchangeable. Moms and dads are not interchangeable. So this idea that like, oh, I can be a strong, independent boss, babe, and I'll just outsource the child care, or dad can just stay home. You could argue that that's fine on some individual levels, but if we make this be like society-wide expectation, everything that allows you girls to think that you are strong, independent boss babes who can do it on your own crumbles. It disappears. It turns to dust. There's no more Wi-Fi. There's no more electricity. Kiss your air conditioning goodbye. There's nobody to fix your car when it breaks. You don't have gasoline because there's no oil rig workers. Basically, this is all kind of Delulu land stuff. This idea that like, oh, we can just do whatever we want. It just depends on my personal preference and, you know, it'll all be fine. What you want on a personal level is not the only question here. It's not the only answer. You know, it'll all be fine. What you want.
That girl right there seems like she's not even paying attention. She seems like she tapped out. Look at her, right? She looks like she's tapped out. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong, you know. But it looks like she's tapped out for real. She's zoning out to something else. La La Land at this point.
Want on a personal level is not the only question here. It's not the only moral question. It's not the only thing to consider. There's a greater good. Society has to work together as a whole.
These girls are out here acting like they understand what she's saying, but they probably still need help reading the menu at McDonald's.
I don't know. Some of them might. Like, they can understand, but it depends if they actually want to do something about it. The crazy thing is, they asked for help, right? But you already had the right one in front of you, and you passed right by him. Most likely you was in a relationship with them already, and you chose someone else other than them, or most likely he asked you out and you didn't take it, and now you're alone type stuff. It's like, and then sometimes things look bad, and the person looks bad, but actually not a bad person. Situation that not every time when you're in a relationship is gonna be the best, you know. No relationship is 100% no problems. You're gonna have problems in your relationship 1000%. Alright? It's y'all ability to get past those problems and grow as a couple, you know. But other than that, it is what it is. I don't know.
Reject the solid guy who actually wants something real, then wonder why you're stuck at 30 with nothing but regrets.
One of my favorite ways to assert my dominance on the trail as a female hiker is when I see a guy pass me, I ask him, oh, was that your wife that just passed me like a mile ago? Obviously making the assumption that there was another woman that passed them. And every single time they get so defensive and they're like, what? No? Microfeminism, ladies.
I'm pretty sure they say no because they didn't see anyone pass them, but I'll let you stay delusional on this one.
Okay, that's all I got. That's all I got. That is not. Oh my god.
Mess it up.
That took me 15 minutes. Don't use the level on your phone. It doesn't work. That's bullshit. I have failed. I'm not the man of the house. Pisses me off. Now I gotta do it again.
You know, instead of using your phone for everything, how about you go get yourself a real level? People need to go back to using actual tools.
Yeah, why don't you just use a, what's it called? I was about to say a roller. I was about to have this in there for hours. Nah. I'm trying to think of what it's called. A measuring. Like, I know the name, but like I don't want to butcher it. And like I'm trying to, like, in my head, I know the name, but it won't come out type stuff, if you know what I mean. But we're gonna keep
and
it
if
going.
that doesn't work, yeah, just call a man.
Hit the stop. What the fuck are you doing? How you go faster up?
No, I'm fine. I just ran into your house. Oh, I was gonna say, what the hell just happened? I ran into your house. With my phone? Yes, your phone is in here. Okay. You okay? Yes, I'm fine, but also, I tried to back it up, but then I ran into your house again.
Yeah, maybe she should take a driving test before she ends up in a demolition derby.
First time ever since records began
50.1% of women are childless by 30. So there are more women without children at 30 than there are women with children. The first time ever.
Well, somebody clipped a part of one of my podcasts, I believe it was, where I was talking about what our society does to 19-year-old women, or 18-year-old women, 19-year-old women. We just lie to them all the time. You know, the first lie is, there's nothing more important than your career, more or less by definition. So that's the first lie. The second lie is, there will be nothing more important to you in your life than your career. So that's the second lie. And then the third lie is, there should be nothing more important in your life than your career. So that's the third lie. What I've seen is that as women progress towards their late 20s, there's a psychological transformation. And what happens is that they place less emphasis on their career and way more emphasis, particularly on having a child.
You can work 60 hours a week and stack up all the career titles you want, but at 30, that independent woman crown won't stop your biological clock from coming back at you.
True. Another thing is, it doesn't really matter, you know? It doesn't really matter, in a sense. In a sense, the reason why it doesn't really matter, in a sense, because, like, after all of that, what do you really have to show? You have nothing to show. Nothing at all to show. You have money. Cool. But what you really have to show for your family is like, hey, I'm here with my family. I'm here celebrating a birthday. I'm here celebrating Christmas with my family type stuff. That's something more to celebrate than I have 30 years in this job that you don't like type stuff. Like, most people don't like their job, you know? And the people that do like their job, they're probably most likely doing a job that, you know, makes them happy type stuff. But even they, let's I won't say all of them, but I'll say like some of them, even some of them, like, still have time to spend with their family and stuff like that, and doesn't make it their whole life, you know? Doesn't make it like, oh, this is everything to me. They're like, I'm happy with my job, I have fun with my job, but it's not everything to me type stuff. So, and I think family's more important than anything, in my opinion. I'm not saying it about everybody, but in my opinion, family is pretty much, no, family is everything.
It's cute how some women think that sitting in a climate-controlled office all day is the definition of a job that's slowly killing you.
All your friends got married, now they got grand.
Yeah, because, like, every time I see places like that, or when I'm going outside and I like see like construction work and stuff like that, only thing I can pop in my head is like, what happens if something goes wrong? And that's somebody, like, anytime that anything that in construction goes wrong, that's like a high percentage of somebody being hurt. And it's a higher percentage of a lot of other jobs than, you know, they might not come back home type stuff. But it's crazy how, and then not only that, you have to wake up every day. And when it's summertime, be outside in the hot air, working hard, and in the cold time, you have to be there working hard. It's insane. But other jobs are hard too, so I'm not gonna sit there and say they're not. But definitely have more
Grandkids running around. You're 50 years old. All you got around you are cats.
Okay.
You go to the barbecue. Now you go to the barbecue. You can't bring the grandkids with you. All you got cats. You're in the house all by yourself when your friends got their daughters, their moms, they have their family, all the kids. All you got is cats. Now you're in your 80s, right? And we have the family reunion. All you got is cats because you got no man. So,
having a man is not goals. Y'all keep saying that have a cat, bitch. Every bitch not to have a man.
Baby girl,
well, let me see you goddamn only up without a man.
Free game.
Everything that's on you was bought by a man. You about it ain't gold. You done told us to click the link in the bio. Who listen to it? Who subscribing? Who the motherfuckers you the goddamn money? Who are the customers? Who are the clients? Who the motherfuckers you in the music video? Oh man, how would that? You would be homeless running up goddamn 85 without a man right now. You understand that everything you got was given to you by a man in some shape, form, or fashion. Whether it was a goddamn this bitch. All we saying is, why don't you find your nigga can sponsor all your shit?
Man, you taking us to church. I'm asleep. I'm bored.
Amen. Be bored back at the fuck with some cats.
Ouch, he didn't just put her in her place. He demolished her entire... It's time to leave the wrench work to the experts.
Like, you need like an dude. Because like, I feel like the nice guys get pushed over by you too much.
Yeah, because you're kind of tough. You're too tough and you're kind of like abrasive.
You need a little bit of a... Yes.
You need someone who's going to be like, shut up. But then be like...
And then I would never be... If a guy told me shut up, I would not.
Nah, but like he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it.
We're still on the lookout, boys. I'm not lonely. I'm just alone.
Bro, that sounded so lonely. I'm not. Jesus.
Yeah, he's right. That sounded really, really lonely. Ma'am, unless your car doubles as a yacht, I don't think the ocean is part of the valet service.
I wonder, how did she do that? Like, was she not paying attention? Was she... I don't know. I don't have... It makes no sense. It really doesn't.
Just, come to the realization that I don't like being a girlfriend. I hate it. I don't like being a girlfriend. I don't like being a girlfriend to anybody. I want somebody to be a boyfriend to me. And it's like, as bad as that sounds, that's just what it is. Like, cooking for you, I'm not... Washing your drawers.
Yeah.
I don't care about how you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just want to vibe and...
I just want to vibe. I just want to chill. We can go out on dates. We can have fun. As friends, though.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not trying to get married no time soon.
For sure.
And that's just what it is. It's a lot always having to share yourself with someone. And right now I'm in a space where it's like, I'm so happy being alone. I wake up. I sleep by myself. I wake up every day. I sleep with my daughter. I wake up, I do what the hell I want. I ain't got to worry about who I'm affecting with my daily decisions.
Yeah.
Okay, so she wants boyfriend perks without the girlfriend duties? Just admit you're out here trying to sleep around and call it a day.
All those feminists are full of shit. I'm going to tell you right now, someday there's going to be the first woman president. All right? Which means you don't even know what a platform is, and you automatically cheer. It's got the same failure. I'm telling you, they're not smart people. Feminists, they're not as smart as they're coming off. I'm telling you. Someday, there's gonna be... By the way, this is gonna be my last show ever. By the time this fucking is up. Someday, there's gonna be the first female president, which means there's gonna be the first male first lady. Right? And you wait. The first time that dude opens his mouth about some political shit, you watch all these feminists. They're all gonna be, you shut the You shut the up. It is her time now. It is her time. She was elected, not you. Go pick out some plates, bitch. You are the first lady. He's gonna get treated like Tom Arnold when he was with Roseanne. Secret Service name will be like Appendix or Doesn't Matter. Not worthy of protecting. Just entered the Oval Office. Not worthy of protecting.
They can try to cancel Bill Burr all they want, but the man has some great jokes.
1000
Cook. It's fine, I'll do it myself.
If the place gets dirty, I'm not gonna clean.
That's fine, I'll do it myself.
I am empowered. I am not washing dishes.
That's fine, I'll do it myself.
Lastly, I don't want to pay any bills or for my personal expenses.
That's fine, I'll do it myself.
Hey, so so when do you want to go on a date?
Date? What do I need you for?
Wait, but you're who I'm looking for. No!
Being a feminist doesn't get you a free pass to skip your responsibilities while demanding everyone else do the heavy lifting.
Water and oil, they don't mix. Yeah. So like, you know how the oil is hot, so it's overheating your car. So if you just put the cool water in it, it's gonna like keep the oil cold. Okay, I'm.
What? Did I just? Hold up, my brain just shut off for a second. My brain just shut off for a second. Hold up, hold up. I think I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Trust you. Yeah. So just put it in. Yeah. Okay. I think you need to put more because you see how it looks ugly. Like we want it to look blue. Okay, guys. So we're.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just in the middle of this. My soul hurts a little bit. Like, I don't know.
We're literally on the side of the road because the car like started making weird noises. Like, you hit the rock like in the front, huh? Yeah. Like in the, I think. Oh. Is it? What is my god! Is that oil? No, dude, it's the water that we just put. That's why it's making the weird noise because the rock made all of the water go outside. Then how are we gonna go back home? Like, but at least we got Starbies, you know? Yeah. We need to call like Gerardo or something. Yeah.
I can only pray that this was scripted or fake in some way. Please. And just the way these women talk, it's just abrasive on my ears.
It dawned on me.
Yeah.
That I'm 46 years old. And I don't have a husband to take care of me. I don't have a husband to help me.
All my single friends, it's tough. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult to ever find someone just to share the simple pleasures of life.
What happened to men pursuing girls? When was the pivotal moment that a man chose to not go after a girl anymore and put in any effort?
When my bad. But the point happened when each time they tried, they were called creeps, or you know, most of them end up being betrayed or end up regretting being with the person they chose because they end up finding out something in the past wasn't really good, or end up finding out something they don't really like, you know. It just ends. It's a lot of things that go wrong in the pursuit. So it's better just to be pursued than the pursuit. Okay, never mind. You know what? You know what? I have no clue the fuck I said, so just don't listen to us. I just said, you know, we're listen. It's just not good.
Okay, this is for all my single girlies in their late 20s, early 30s. Where are we finding men now? I'm 30 and beginning to think that this whole dying alone thing isn't going to be like a running joke. It's going to be reality.
This is my reality. This is my reality. All the good men have gotten married in their 20s and 30s because they're good men.
Well, maybe you should have stopped with the strong and independent woman act and learned to keep a man around. Now look at ya.
No way you're trying to open the door in front of a... Explain that to me, please. Explain that to me, please. You're making no sense. Are you pulling on the... Okay. Oh, okay. She's trying to... That's even worse. I don't... Okay.
Only if she had a couple more brain cells, all of this could have been avoided. But oh well.
I have a lot of little tiny things that I do that are microfeminism like acts. If you don't know what that is, long story short, it's like instead of just like standing up, burning your bra and screaming at people, it's like little acts that make men pissed off, and it's my favorite thing to do. Top of the list is if somebody says I have to talk to the board, or I have to talk to the chairperson of the board, or I have to talk to the CEO or CFO or whoever, I will say, let me know what she says. Always she, like my default is she or her instead of he or him. Obviously, unless I know the person and I know that it's a man, I don't go out of my way to be wrong. Some people will say Miss and Mr. and then like their names, but I don't go that far out of my way. But I will, if I'm saying first names, like if I'm saying Jane and John, I'll say Jane first instead of saying John first. If I'm on an email with a bunch of people who do not outrank each other, obviously this is like if there's not a secretary, not a assistant, anything.
You're doing too much. You say you don't go out of your way to do, and you're going out of your way to do all this. Literally. But I don't understand where your brain goes. Like, where are you at in the spectrum of like I don't understand. What do you mean when you say you don't try, but you are trying? You're trying so hard to change these things. Just why?
Like that, and someone has to send like a calendar invite or a Zoom invite or something like that, I will ask the men in the group to send it, or like a specific man in the group, like, hey John, do you mind sending that? If a woman says something in an email, like they do some research and they have an opinion on something and I think it's right, but I think more needs to get added, I will say, I think Jessica's 100% right. This is correct. I just want to add something like that. Like I'll affirm and then continue. But like if a man says it, I'll just say, I want to add, and I'll just go into whatever I'm going to add. And I think that part is just important because it's important to like cement, especially for women, to like boost confidence and just say like, hey, like call out to everyone else like, hey, they're right. They're smart, they're right.
If that's your strategy, all it's doing is getting in the way of living like a regular person. It's cute, but it's not effective.
1000%.
So do you guys want equality or not? Because that's what equality looks like.
What's the red flag for a guy?
A men's rights activist.
A men's rights activist. Oh, honestly, man. Hold on, I gotta call my boy Andrew Tate. Hold on a second.
You know that men die younger than women?
If I think this conversation goes on any longer, I'm gonna kill myself.
Because men over. Like this is not a good issue.
I'm not an attorney, but it feels like you lost this case. He's so sad.
That's crazy.
Why an actor? Men do work more dangerous jobs. That's the real thing. More men commit suicide. More men are in prison. Sit down right now. I swear to God. Because I know one man ain't gonna live that long.
She's interrupting him a whole lot for someone who claims to be a men's rights activist.
1000%.
Quite literally rolling around in horse trying to get this bottom thing off my car. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna cry. I'm trying to get this off, and then.
First thing first, I want to say, you're using scissors. Second thing, I think you should take your car to or get it towed, because I don't think you should be doing that. You know, personally, I don't think you should be doing that. You know, I could be wrong. But I don't think that's a good idea. You know.
I need a screwdriver to take it off. I just wish someone would
say it, guys. This was.
Okay, so I'm guessing. Okay, well, doing it with scissors wasn't a good idea. I was right about that. Luckily, you had a man. W man, W man, W man.
Woman's reaction is how most independent women would react. And I know I might get a lot of hate for saying it, but this proves men's points when they roll their eyes at women that say, I don't need no man. Because sure, when things are going well for you and you're not running into any issues, you're not stranded on the side of the road with your car falling apart. Of course, you can be a little overconfident in what you're capable of handling. But don't forget that one, the reason why your life is pretty easy is because of men. And two, the second your life becomes not so easy, guess who you're going to be hoping and praying is headed your way?
She's telling the absolute truth. Women can say they're independent all they want, but when being strong and independent goes wrong, and when push comes to shove, talk only does so much good. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch another one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one.
And I appreciate y'all for coming, chilling out with me. I appreciate y'all coming to watch this video with me. And much love to all y'all. So don't forget to hit the like button, hit the sub button, and I'll see y'all in the next one. God bless. Peace out.